Good morning. A beautiful day on planet Earth. So, over the last few days, I've been deeply analysing my reality, and I've come to some conclusions about our reality. And I'd like to say, first of all, that this message is coming in the pure love and light of the infinite creator, the highest order of pure love for every human being on this planet. I like to see the suffering in the eyes of every human being on this planet, because they don't want to be living in this reality where they have to work every day, all their life, in jobs they hate, to support some system that doesn't seem to be working for us. So I've had this realization over the last few days. Like, I've just been looking at my reality and looking like what's going on in this reality that we've come into. We've come into a reality where this is like the conclusion I've come to. Like, so we were born into this reality, and we underwent like this veil of forgetting. That's part of coming into this third density reality. At the point we get born, we choose as souls to undertake this veil of forgetting. So we completely forget who we are, completely forget everything. And as part of a third density reality, we operate on our physical minds, in our brain. And that's our main operating system. And whatever gets taught to us at a young age, we believe, because this is how the physical mind, third density reality operates. And at this young age, we came into like this schooling system that taught us some stuff. Like, I mean, a lot of it's true. You know, I mean, like biology, mathematics, English, physics. These are all amazing things that we can use to build a new Earth, a new fourth density reality, where we co-create and work together as human beings out of love and unity and light, and seeing ourselves in every human being on the planet, and seeing that we're just human beings that want to get along, that want to have fun, that want to party on the beach. You know, you Arabs, I don't even know what to call you, because our system's been so indoctrinated with brainwashing to create a divide between the Arab world and the English world and the black world. Do we call you blacks or Negroes? I don't know what offends you, because we've been brainwashed by the media into calling you things that piss you off to fund their illusory wars. And anyway, the point is, I love you. I want to be friends with all you foreign race people on the planet. I love all human beings. I want to work together. I believe we can create a new reality. Anyway, so to get back on track, we came into this third density reality, this veil of forgetting. I'm going off track, I'm getting frustrated. Let me calm down a minute. It's a fucking beautiful morning. Yeah, so we came into like this third density reality where we believe everything we're taught by our schools, and like the media and the newspapers and the TVs. And so we come to believe that this reality is like the only way reality can be. Well, to cut a long story short, the reason why reality is so fucked up, why this third density reality that we've come into is so fucked up, is because somewhere over the last thousands of years in this third density mind-based reality where we work on our physical minds, and our physical minds are like believe whatever they're taught. Like we're shown something and prove that it's correct, and that becomes a belief in our mind. We believe it because we can't see above it. So we're very vulnerable to brainwashing, very vulnerable to being taught stuff that's not true. Like if it's taught to us over like 20 years of a schooling system that's designed to indoctrinate us into a society that's only designed to support 1% of the population, we're very vulnerable to believing that, because that's how our third density brain structure works. But now, as we're evolving into a fourth density civilization, we're shifting from a mind-based reality, a physical mind-based reality, to a higher mind-based reality, where we can work with the wisdom of our higher selves and God and the infinite wisdom of the universe. And that's why we're all beginning to see through the illusion of the system we've been indoctrinated into since birth, in this fucked up third density reality. See, somewhere in third density, everything got fucked up. This like fucking dark side Illuminati banking system noticed that we were completely vulnerable to being dominated in our physical brains, and if they just taught us, sort of somehow grasped the power through the money, they started making all this money and then realized that they could use this money to teach us stuff that will like brainwash us into believing that like funding 99% of global wealth toward a 1% elite Illuminati dark side banking system will actually benefit us. But it fucking doesn't. Being governed by the fucking dark side does not fucking benefit us. They're teaching us that we need to channel 99% of the world's global wealth into super high-tech war games, building super stealth bombers with trillions of dollars of money stolen from the people of this planet, who are now starving to death on half of the world. And in the rest of the world, we're working 9 to 5 every day, running around like headless chickens to fund 99% of the world's global wealth into a dark side Illuminati banking system who doesn't have the fucking highest. They don't fucking care about it. They fucking view us as their slaves. They're fucking farming us. The fucking dark side Illuminati banking system is literally farming us, like in the Matrix. There is so much truth in the Matrix. You watch the movie The Matrix, it's basically an entire metaphor for the way we're being farmed by the dark side Illuminati banking system to fund their fucking billion-dollar mansions in the Maldives while the rest of the world starves to death. And that's why 99% of the world has got no money and 1% of the world has all the fucking money. Because they're the fucking dark side, and that's what they fucking do. They fucking dominate and kill and steal and control and try to gain power over for their own fucking benefit. It's the very definition of a dark side consciousness, service to self. We're shifting from a third density reality into a fourth density reality, and we all have to make a choice. There's two options. We can choose to be service to self, like the dark side Illuminati, and kill and steal and rob and manipulate and brainwash to create a reality where they prosper and everyone else suffers. And that's the idea of a dark side service to self, third density, and shifting to fourth density reality, because we're shifting into a fourth density reality, and we have to make this choice now as souls, like tap into the higher wisdom of ourselves. I'm getting agitated again. I need to calm down. So the point is, we don't have to let this banking system... See, they're all tricking us. They're telling us that we need to fund 99% of the world's global wealth into their pockets so they can build these $1 trillion fucking super high-tech war game realities to protect us from like Arabs with box cutters, because some crazed Arab might run into a shop with a bomb and blow us up. So we need to spend trillions of dollars into killing all the Arabs. So they can't do this, and they reckon like this is going to create peace, but it's all a fucking illusion, because the Arabs aren't pissed off with us. The Arabs are pissed off with the fucking dark side Illuminati for stealing 99% of the world's global wealth and bombing them. Don't you see? The Arabs are very pissed off with the same dark side Illuminati that we're pissed off with. Because they're stealing our money to fight the wars, to tell us they're protecting us from the terrorists, but they're not. They're only protecting themselves, because the terrorists have got nothing against us, because we just want to be friends. The terrorists don't like the fucking dark side Illuminati because they're stealing 99% of the world's global wealth, particularly from these poverty-stricken countries where they just set up oil wells and say, this is owned by Shell. We know this is your country, but well, fuck off, we own this oil well, so we're taking it, and you can live in poverty on the streets because we've got the fucking oil. And you wonder why they're pissed off. They're not pissed with us. I mean, I suppose we use their petrol, but it's because the whole system's fucked up. It's because we're being run by the fucking dark side. And anyway, I said this is going to be a positive message. I think I did. I hope I did. So, you know what I mean? We don't have to run on this dark side system anymore. We can create our own system. I mean, just look at it. Like, in the new fourth density reality, we're all going to like live our passions. What we're passionate about is what we came here as souls to do. And when we channel this energy into what we're passionate about, the whole world can work like clockwork. I mean, like as an example, look at cooks. There's so many people on this planet that are brilliant cooks, but they're all stuck in the houses and they can't do anything about it because the system don't work for them. If they wanted to set up a business just selling like cakes or good food from their house, they couldn't do it because the system's designed to specifically fuck us over, so we can't do it. Like, you have to get planning permission, you have to get business license, and you can't just do this, and you have to pay taxes, so it's not fucking worth it after you've fucking screwed around spending all your money on all the paperwork and all the taxes. But if we just didn't listen to the dark side Illuminati banking system, and everyone on the planet could just, who likes cooking, as an example, could just put a sign in the window saying, hey, great food here, £3, great value because I don't have to pay taxes on it, so I can afford to live on much less money, and I don't pay 20% VAT on everything I buy, and I haven't got a loan at 29% APR every year. I've been paying back for 6 years, so I basically lost fucking 200% of my money. So out of the 300% money, I'm getting confused. But basically, you're fucking through all the taxes. If you're getting a loan because you can't afford to pay your life for £5 at 29% APR, and it takes like 6 years to pay back, you're paying back fucking like 13 grand or something. So that's into the fucking dark side Illuminati through their scheming plans, because how they fucking trick everyone. You've paid that like 70% of your income has gone to the fucking dark side. You got 20% income tax to 40% income tax, plus you got 20% VAT on everything you spend, plus all the other ways they're fucking sniggling the money out of it. It's like quite easy to see how somehow 99% of the world's global wealth is funneled into 1% of the population, because they've like taken control of the system. At some point in this, well, for thousands of years, they started to work out how they could manipulate the monetary system to work it for their own benefit. So it doesn't have to be like this. We've just got to get off the system. Realise that like this dark side Illuminati banking system, they're fucking the dark side. This is the point. They're designed to fuck us over. That's what they fucking do. And that's why this world is such a mess. That's why, 50% of the population lives off like global population lives off less than $2 a day or something like that. I think that's a fact. And here in the West, where we're rich, we have to get up every fucking day and run around like headless fucking chickens to the point where we're all so fucking exhausted we can't go on anymore. So that's why the economy is going to collapse anyway, and it doesn't really matter if you listen to any of this anyway. But if we can start building the new structures now, before it collapses, it's going to be a lot more harmonious, because it will collapse. Because everyone's seeing through the fact, as we transition from a third density to a fourth density reality where we have higher consciousness, we can see very, very fucking clearly that we are being dominated by a global elite, fucking dark side Illuminati, designed to fuck us up the arse and to farm us like we're in the fucking Matrix. So yeah, so it's time to get off the old system. We've got to just get off the old system. You know what I mean? Look at the children on the planet. They're being indoctrinated into this schooling system and they're going fucking insane. The younger ones seem to be able to cope with it better because they're just naturally in their love and their life. They just have fun anyway. They don't let it fuck with their lives. But these kids who are getting to 14, 15 in this fucking brainwashing dark side schooling system that's designed to teach them that killing people is good. Yay, we are the UK. We started more wars than any. This is fantastic. We are Great Britain because we killed. Kids, just fucking stop going to school. You know what I mean? The system is breaking down now, and the more of us that step out of the system, the less they can control us. We can create new community-based schools where your talents are nourished. You know, if you love art, you don't have to spend fucking 5 hours a week listening to history lessons because they're not fucking relevant to your reality. They're just going to bore you and drive you insane. But we can nourish your talents in community-based schooling systems where our sole purpose, our highest excitement and our passion in life can be nurtured. And think of what we can create when we're not all fucking depressed by being forced into a dark side system where everyone's depressed because they're doing things they don't want to do because we're funding the fucking dark side, which isn't fulfilling for the heart. We can welcome to a new reality. This is like the dawning of the new age. I'm sure I'm not the only one having like these big like realizations that this is so clearly the way forward. We've got, you know what I mean, I've been into like, you know, the law of attraction and all these positive thinking things, but it's time to like take action. We can't like hide in our fear. So I think a lot of us know this, a lot of us can see this, but we don't want to know. We're scared they're going to fucking do a fucking Matrix on us and we're going to get in some room with some guys with... Yeah, best watch what I'm creating for myself. Of course there's some fear. You know what I mean? We're taking on the fucking dark side, but it's fucking exciting, isn't it? This is what's going to build the new fourth density. Harmonious golden age. We're going to start taking action. We're just going to see that the dark side Illuminati no longer serve us, that their global banking systems and their war games just don't serve us. So we're just going to put a new structure in place. We're going to start working together. Hopefully start working together. See that your fellow human brother is just another nice person that's just been fucked over and brainwashed by the Illuminati dark side, so they can create this friction between us so that we're all fighting together while they hold all the money and sleep in billion-dollar mansions in the Maldives. So if you don't agree with me, I really want to hear, because like I'm not like trying to force all these beliefs on you. I'm putting my beliefs out there so that we can work together to create a new global ecosystem, economy, structure, golden age, civilization, a new world. And I don't have all the fucking answers, I assure you. There's 7 billion of us on this planet, and if every one of them like comes up with like, just puts themselves out there on a plate like this and say, look, this is what I believe. I'm sure I'm wrong about some stuff, but I think I might be right about a lot of stuff. And we could all work together to build a new economy. A new like symbiotic, is that the right word? Symbiosis, where we all work together. And like, see, the thing is now, 99% of the world's global wealth is going to 1% of the population, the dark side Illuminati. And that's why we're all so skinned, and that's why we're all so happy. And like, no, it's no wonder we don't get along. We're fucking spending every day of our lives like either in poverty, hardly able to survive ourselves at all, or in the Western society, working every hour under the sun, and we're so stressed out and exhausted when we're going from where we can't be asked to talk to anyone anyway. And it's no wonder we're all fucking unhappy. But if we lived in a society where like 100% of the global wealth was distributed equally, because we all work together and we're not funneling 99% of the wealth to the dark side, we're going to be 100% more wealthy, or 99% more wealthy on average, and probably infinitely more so, because it's all going to accumulate and we're going to like expand at such a rate into a new earth. And anyway, that's the sort of message. There's people walking up here now, so I'll give them some peace. I won't startle them with the dark side at first thing in the morning. And yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any ideas how we can work together to build this new economy. I want to get like involved in like building this new economy, like the new system, the new structure that's going to support us. Anyway, have a beautiful day, good day.